Mitram and Bandhuvam, welcome to South Asia Maps, your education channel. This is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy. We are continuing our Maharastra series, part 12. We have delineated 10 physiographic regions, geographic regions, that is physical geography of the land. Rivers, mountains, passes, water bodies, how the land looks, physical geography. Among which we already covered 4, that is the Tapati region, Tapti Purna Basin, Vardha and Penganga Basin and Wainganga Basin and Ajanta region. The 5th part is the Godavari Valley. Upper Godavari Valley we are talking today. Mitram, I have put all this great effort because I have been a student since 1977, start looking at the maps, and that is my great fascination, to look at the entire Mother Earth, Bhudevi, Bhumata, the consort of Sri Vishnu, and I hope these fascinating presentations will give you a very good idea in a iconographic form, so that your learning curve of South Asia, whatever may be your aspiration, career-centric or intellectual, will be cut down very drastically. I have already posted more than 360 presentations or so on varied, diverse topics as of April 2023. You can go and look at them, and they cover very broad, diverse topics: Indology to human ecology, the rivers, battles, mountains, global geography, and so on. That is South Asia Maps, J. Reddy. This particular series is the Maharastra series, the great land, the land of Mawals, the initial soldiers of Chhatrapati Shiva, the land of Maratha warriors. Maharashtra is the land of Chhatrapatis, the land of Srimant Peshwas. It is the land of Mrutyunjaya Veera Savarkar, patriot of patriots. And Marathas are very great people, inhabited this land. That is a broader term. And they led the reconquest of Bharat against Islamic imperialism. In the final battle, they lost to European imperialism or British imperialism. They are the one who got this concept Attak to Kattak when they won Punjab in 1758, held it briefly. They lost it in the few months later at Battle of Panipat, 1761 January. Kattak is in Utkal, Valinga, Kalinga, Odisha region and Ganga Sagar. Attak town district is on the Sindhu river, Mother Sindhu itself, in the Potwar plateau close to the Peshawar basin of Paschim Punjab, overlooking the Sindh Sagar or Cholistan area in Maghrebi Punjab, west of Red Cliff Line. We already looked, we are now talking about this part 12. Maharashtra Upper Godavari Valley region. And I have taken a similar approach, presented other series, Mitram and Bandhuvam. That is the Himachal Pradesh series. You can go and look it. And of course, fascinating British Bengal Presidency. 11 divisions, 61 districts. And of course, the heartland of Bharat, Aryavarta, our motherlands. That is the United Provinces of British India. That is today's Uttar Pradesh. I posted a lot of series. You can look at it. If you are not a domicile of Maharashtra, these are the historical regions. Remember, there are historical regions, there are political boundaries, and there are physiographic regions. We are concentrating on mostly physiographic, but there may be some overlap in the names and so on. Vidharbha region, Berar region, that is Buldana, Akola, Amravati regions, Payangat region, this is the Khandesh region, Duli Jalgavan, this is the Alahadrat's land, Marathwada region, then the Marathas heartland Desh, the Pune, Satara, Sangli, the northern part Nasik, that is the Baglana, the eastern part Balghat Nagar or Ahmednagar, Bid regions, and Konkan and Sahyadri Mountains, Salsette Island enclosing Bombay, Malavan region, north of Gomantak region, that is the Portuguese Catholic Imperia, their East Asian headquarters for many, many decades. See, you need not remember these things. If you just broadly remember this picture, you can very easily articulate them. I will tell you here very simple. Here this is the Godavari river, the red one, and the southern part, the river is the I have put this like Manjra river. This is Tirna river. Tirna sometimes called Pirna river. Tirna river, Manjra river, Godavari river. Then you have Dudna river, Purna river. Dudna is a tributary of Purna. So this is the upper Godavari valley. The lower Godavari valley will be somewhere. We are not interested. We are in Maharastra now. So this is the Pravara river. This is the Mula river. This is also again Mula Mutta river in the Pune region that we are not talking about. Again, remember, the same name is given to many rivers, like same name of a town is given to many places like that. So I have mapped them, and you just keep that broadly. And how does the Godavari valley means? Even if you remember this, you can articulate in any conversation. Godavari valley is south of, this is the Ajanta range. It is north of, this is the Balaghat range. The Godavari valley, we are talking north of Balaghat, south of Ajanta range. It is east of Sahyadris, northern part of Sahyadris. It also south of Wardha Penganga basin. We can say this is Telangana plateau. So easy to articulate. All you need to is just to remember the overall picture. You need not memorize them. And this is the two regions. So we talked about Upper Godavari Valley, north of Balghat, Ajantas, and so on. This is the east of Kalusbai. This is a very big mountain, around about 1600 feet. That range is Kalusbai range. That is the east of Kalusbai. This is the Telangana plateau. We talked about the rivers already, the Pravara, Mula, Godavari, Purna, Dudna, Sindhpana, Manjra river, and Tirna river. Upper region is called Kopergaon, Rahuri, Shirampur, Sangamner, Python. I will show you in the picture. You need not get lost if you are not at domicile. Essentially, this is where the Sai Baba, sacred saint, Sai Baba comes. Babaji comes from there. That is in the Rahuri and Sridhi area. That is the Godavari Valley upper. Lower region is the Nizam's actual territory. That is the Parbani region, Purna region, Nanded and Muket, those regions. So it's the Nizam's territory. It was ruled by historically Satavahanas. They had their capital at Python. That is still a small town, is famous for waving the saris. That is the capital for many centuries of Telugu emperors ruled vast lands. Their capital, Python. Then the Rashtrakutas ruled, then Chalukyas. Of course, the major native dynasty was the Yadava dynasty. They ruled from the Ajanta ranges. Devagiri, later called Daulatabad. Tughlaqs, that is the Islamic imperialism, overthrew the native dynasties. They ruled from the southern headquarters of Muhammad bin Tughlaq itself is Devagiri. This is also called Daulatabad. Later, when Tughlaq was busy, his generals rebelled and they became independent. They are called Bahman Shah. He established his capital, South India, in Deccan at Devagiri again. Later he moved the capital to Bhima Valley, that is the south of Solapur, that is in the Kulbaragi region. They ruled there for a lot of years. Then when they collapsed, Nizam Shahis and Imad Shahis ruled this region. Mostly Nizam Shahis ruled that region. Then the Aurangzeb, the son of Shah Jahan, came to Deccan, lived here 25 years, 1783 to 1707. 16, it should be 1683 to 1707. Passed away at Ahmednagar, Nagar in the Balghat region, and buried at Ajanta ranges near Kuldabad, close to Aurangabad. He practically ruled the entire Bharat south of Kabul for nearly 25 years from Deccan. That itself is a fascinating topic to discuss. Nizamul Mulk, his general, later won the battles against nominal Mughal Emperor Muhammad Shah, became practically independent in 1724 at Battle of Sahar Kheda. near Balapur in the Akola district of Payangat region of Tapti Purna Valley. Godavari Valley Railway was built by the Allah Hadrat's time, called Nizam's Guaranteed State Railway, NGSR, completed 1879. What it did was, it connected Manmad close to Nasik. Nasik doesn't have a train. There is a Nasik road train close to Nasik. Manmad close to Nandagaon. Manmad, Aurangabad, Jalna, Parbani, Purna, Nanded, Mukhed, Basar enters into Telangana, Nizamabad, finally Hyderabad, Secunderabad area. That was the prominent meter gauge railway line at that time. There used to be broad gauge, meter gauge, narrow gauge. So, the Battle of Palkade, 1720, is a famous battle that molded the entire Indian history. Young Peshwa Bajirao won that battle against Nizamul Mulk. Nizamul Mulk is a very important leader in the entire Islamic world. If you list 20-25 people, Nizamul Mulk comes one among them. Peshwa defeated him near Vaizapur in the Godavari Valley, that is close to Aurangabad. I will show the picture. So that is in brief about, I will show the rivers so that you will have a very broad, good picture. So this may not exactly tally what we are talking, but broadly. You see the Godavari, we are talking about upper Godavari Valley. You can see Godavari river comes from Nasik, you have Pravara river here, and you have Mutta river here. So the Mutta river, there is again Mutta river near Pune. You see that's not the what we are talking, Mula Mutta river here. Then the Sindhupana river comes from the Balghat. This is the Balghat region, right? It's the Balghat Sina river. This is the Ahmednagar will be somewhere here. So Sindhupana river. Then of course Dudna river is a tributary of Purna river. Purna river comes from the Ajanta range. Purna river, Dudna river, Jain Godavari. Nanded Sahib, Huzur Sahib, where our great Guru Gobind Ji got his Samadhi. His last resting place is in Nanded on Godavari river. This is the Bilol, this is the Taluk in the Nanded district. And of course the southern, in the Balghat region, Mandra river carries Tirna river. Manjra, Tirna, they go to in the Bidar area and Telangana area. Again forms the border, joins the Godavari. Again in the border, near Basa, the sacred place. That is about the Godavari, and you can see this. This is the Godavari Valley, you can see. This is the Ajanta range, this is the Balghat range. The upper Godavari Valley until this region. This is the Penganga. This is the lower region. We are Adilabad, those regions we are not. This is the Telangana. You see here the Nanded. This is the Purna river, this is the Dudna river, this is the Sindhupana river, this is the Penganga. And so this is what we are looking at. You see, this is the Godavari, Nanded. This is the Nanded. This is the Chhatrapati. Shambhaji Nagar is Aurangabad. This is the dam near Python, Nath Sagar Reservoir. This is the Nasik, from Nasik to Nanded. This is all. You can see the Godavari railway line. You can see the Nanded, Aurangabad, then Nizamabad, Hyderabad is somewhere here in the Balghat Plateau region. You see, this is the upper Godavari Valley region. Manmad is here, and Ahmednagar and Pune don't actually, the railway junction don't. You can see the railway line built from Manmad, Aurangabad, Jalna, Parbani will be somewhere here, Nanded and Nizamabad, and finally goes to Hyderabad, Nizam's second and final capital. Aurangabad, Ajanta range used to be the first capital of the Allah Hadras territories. And you can see the same thing in a different perspective. How do we look at this? Is the Nath reservoir, this is the reservoir and Mazalgaon and Sindhupana river. This is the Goda. Nasik is somewhere here. This is the Python will be here, not, and Nanded will be somewhere here. Nanded will be somewhere here. Nanded. Yeah, you can see that. Because this is Sri Ram Raga. Again on Godavari. This is the Nath Sagar, Sri Ram Raga. Sri Ram Sagar Reservoir, coast to Nizamabad. So you can remember those landmarks, but it takes time. I have been looking this for years. So just after this Google Maps, I can start correlating my knowledge about the land, and I am trying to show you, not to overwhelm you, but if you remember the important landmarks like the rivers and water bodies, now mountains, you can easily get a feeling out of that. This is the upper Godavari valley, this is the Ajanta ranges, this is the Balghat region, Kaluswai will be somewhere here, this is the Nath reservoir, this is the Sri Ram Sagar reservoir, and so on. We looked at it, and this we don't need to. The Godavari Valley was found mostly, this is the Aurangabad, Parbhani, Nanded district, Upper Godavari Valley. The Nasik was in the British East India Company's Bombay Presidency. The rest, most of the other area was generally considered very economically very backward, because it's an Islamic ruler, as usual, lot of spending on the mausoleums and all those things and families. So British districts were much more economically developed compared to Allahadra's land, but most of the valley is in the downstream Aurangabad, Parbhani and Nanded, this region. So you can see the princely state of Hyderabad and Berar here, and the Bombay Presidency of British East India Company, Bahadur. And this is the famous, you can see, this is the Ahmednagar, this is the Aurangabad. The Battle of Palkhed is won by the Peshwa here in Vaizapur, right? He is the Vaizapur. This is the Nasik district. Manmad will be somewhere here. Aurangabad, so you can see Kuldabad here, and it will be somewhere pretty close. You can see this Ahmednagar, and I forgot to show one important. That's the Battle of Palkhed. So the Hyderabad's Nizam's territory. That's what we cover mostly today, Mitram and Bandhuvam. Hope this will help you and to understand the great land of Marathas. One of the great people to talk about the Marathas, Maharastra, is such a fascinating, gives immense intellectual pleasure. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you later in other presentations, Mitram and Bandhuvam. And I really appreciate if you take few minutes and subscribe the channel and post your comments, so that any criticisms or constructive, anything you want to say about these presentations. And see you later in other presentations. Dr. J. Reddy, South Asia Maps, Intellectual Kshatriya channel, brings you the knowledge of from Indology to human ecology in the iconographic form to the audience. See you later.